Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? It's your main man, Kelly L. Coming back with another productive video, man. And if you know me, I do my best to try to come up with something that's highly informative. So this video is for numerous of people. I mean, numerous. If you're thinking about getting the bot, if you're thinking about getting the calculator, if you do have both of them and you're trying to figure out how to maximize and optimize your profits, your workflow, all of that stuff. That's what this video is geared towards, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this thing. Right now, this is how I use it. Do you have to use it this way? No, you don't have to use it this way, but this is how I have seen more success with it, all right? So as you can see, I have two charts up. I have two charts. Why? Because the robot is made off of martingale, all right? So to be able to optimize your workflow, you want to do as less work. You want to be as efficient as possible with this thing, all right? So, this is what I've been practicing and it definitely worked, especially when using this calculator. I'm telling you. So, a couple of things that you want to do at off the jump, right? Is you want to go up here and you want to make sure you got this thing on two charts. Two charts. All right. You want two of them things. All right. So I already got two there. Shoot, we might be able to do three. Let's see how that look. What does three look like? Three charts. Three charts might not be that bad. It's not. It isn't that bad. But I'm gonna stick with two. I'm gonna tell you why. I usually would like to stick to two because it's not that often that you see that you have to go to the third step on that ladder with the bot. So let me go ahead and continue. So boom. You also want to go ahead and make sure your time is on UTC 000, UTC 000. You can find that down here in the time zone, okay? You can find that there. All right. That right there is kind of optional, but you're best to go ahead and follow the instructions. Speaking of instructions, check this out, y'all. If you look over here, right? If you look over here, the bot has instructions. It has instructions. Read the instructions. Read the instructions. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but it's always good to read the instructions. You know, a lot of us got problems with reading instructions. So trust and believe. I know I do. But once I read the instructions, it helped out a lot. It helped out big time. So, with that being said, this is what we want to do, right? How I use it. I use this thing on flag mode, all right? Meaning when the bot tells me that I should be going in on a trade at let's say right here where it said the fifth hour, 16 minute and 14 seconds. All right. That's when I'm exactly getting in at, right? But I'm getting out of that trade as soon as that candle closes, not a full minute. All right. It's going to be as soon as that candle closes. So technically, I'm only in that trade for what? 40, 46 seconds? Yeah, I'm only in there for 46 seconds. All right. So boom. We want to set that up. So we're going to go ahead and set that up. This right here is going to be this right here, this chart here is going to be my one that is going to be for my minutes, time frame, and one. All right. And this one here is going to be for my 5 seconds. You don't have to do this. This is optional. This is just something that helps me, honestly. That's five. All right. So now that I have that there, if you look into my account, I have. Okay, hold on. Gotta straighten up something else. So up here with the time, we want to make sure that the time, that very second, is on 00. You gotta make sure the time is on 00. auto time offset as well. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Make sure it's on M1, 00 for the counter, and auto time offset. Yes. Boom. All right. So here we go. Those things are set up right there. Now next, what are we gonna do? We are gonna go to this calculator. If you do have the calculator, this is where you definitely want to see what what's going on. The account says, and yes, we are on demo mode. Trust me, I don't do no faking. The count says what? 3828.09. All right. So we go back to the calculator. We are going to say 3828.09. Let's go. All right. So I like for people to be more goal oriented, right? Or better yet, I like to be more goal oriented. So I like to come up with a goal. I really do. I like to come up with a goal, and I'm gonna say 50%. I want 50% of my account today. All right. Or for this session, whatever the case may be. But I'm only willing to risk 50% of my account. So I'm going for 50. I'm going for 50%, but I'm willing to risk 50% of my account. All right, on one trade, that is. When it says risk percentage of account, I'm willing to risk 50% of my account on this one trade. Now, is that smart? Nah. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and say 25%. I'm willing to risk 25% of my account right here, right now. But my goal overall is to win 50%. All right. So I'll go ahead and put in payout. What's that? 92%? Because that right there is going to change often. That's why I have it yellow. It's because that is going to change often. That yellow that is going to change often. Uh, so you always want to pay attention to how much you have inside of your account. I'm going to save for another video on exactly this bottom part. This bottom part is, man, it's a special part. Let's put it like that. That's special mathematics right there. It really is. All right. But I just want to focus on the top part. You really got two calculators in one right here. But for this part right here, right, the top part, you have your step 1, step 2, and step 3. All right. It's going to give you this at a 92% payout. This thing is taking consideration of how much you have in your account. So to make sure that you don't blow your account on the first try. If you sit here and you take 5 trades for $1 and 5 more trades for $1, you win 5 and you lose 5. Do you break even? No, you don't. You lose. Why? Because pocket options is a percentage game and you're only getting paid out in a percentage. So with that being said, if you look over here to the extreme right, ladder costs. All right. You got the ladder cost over here. Let me go ahead and mark that out. Boop. All right. Ladder cost, that's telling you how much you are going to spend on these 3 if you lose altogether. Ladder reward. Boop. 118.30. That's if you win. And once you see me hit the script, because this does have a script, and notice calculator does not work good on the phone. I might be able to make it phone accessible later on, but as of right now, it is not phone accessible. Um, iPads, maybe. If you have I believe there is a app called Zoomable, and it turns it turns your iPad into a desktop basically. But if you have some type of desktop access, then yes, it does work. So over here you have goal. Once everything is ran and is done, is over with, you're gonna see your goal. It's gonna populate for you. All right. Right here we have the date. The date. This is where you actually started. You can double click this thing and you can pick whatever date it is. So today is the 14th. Let's go. All right. And you can pick that. Now that's going to be important as well because you're going to want to know, when did you start doing this? When did you start compounding this account? When did you start growing this account? All right, we started on the 14th. All right, this of December. All right, started with. You will see that it's going to populate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I believe I went over enough. So let's go ahead and say we're gonna lock it. What are we locking? We just locked in the fact that we started with $3,828. And if you see over here, it populated the goal. Our goal is 1,914, which is 50% of what we have in our account. All right. So boom. So we haven't even started our trading yet, but just pay it. I'm not gonna say pay attention, but just check this out as well. It will automatically also populate the P&L for the session and overall P&L. Okay, so all of this stuff is getting populated for you to make this thing more easier and efficient. Just take the time beforehand to prepare for your trade. All right, take the time. If it's gonna take you a whole 30 minutes to get this stuff ready, then oh well, it just does. You have a bot that is about to sit here and give you answers to your questions at a high rate. So now we're here. We got everything set up how we need to. And guess what we're doing? We are waiting on a signal from the bot. That is it. That is all. All right. We should be getting a signal here soon from the bot. As you can see, it is on a 4-win streak. All right, so it tells me, check it out. Check it out. It tells me I need to go to Euro TRY OTC. Let's go. So I go to my first chart. EUR TRY. Okay, 87%. I can accept that. And we're going to do the same thing for our second. EUR TRY. All right. Then guess what else I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and go over to my calculator. It said the payout was, what's the payout? Oh, the payout is 92%. All right, the payout is 92%. So you have to pay attention to that 92%. And we got it right here. We got to pay attention to that 92%. All right. So my first trade is going to be 128.59. 128.59. All right. So 128.59. I'm gonna put that in my first one up there. Y'all see it? Hopefully y'all do. And then my second one is gonna be what is it? What does my calculator say? 268.36. 268.36. 268.36. Let me see. 268.36. Why I keep going over like that? I don't want to do 1,000. See, you gotta pay attention, y'all, to pocket options. Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all gotta pay attention. Please pay attention. All right, it says 268.36. There we go. All right, now watch this. Y'all see how much time we got left? It says I need to go in at 37:41. Look how much time we got left. Look at that. 40 some seconds left to sit here and chill. So I will be taking the first trade because of the first ladder is going to be on the left hand side, and we're going in for a buy at 37.41. All right, we're going in for that buy. And Look at this. I love the bot. I promise I love this bot, man. Good win. Y'all seen it for yourselves. All right. So that was a win. So what do I do now, man? What do I do now, Kelly L? Well, check it out. This is what you do. This is exactly what you do. You go back over to here, right? And you let the calculator know, hey, I won that. That was a good trade. That was a damn good trade. What do I do next? Well, you put in win. You won that $1, that $128. Boop. And then you're gonna hit this logo right here. This logo, the little bull with the arrow coming up out his back, something like that. You hit that. When you hit that, everything is gonna populate for you. All right. So now, as you can see, it's gonna give you all the calculations for your next one, for your next ladder, and it also is going to give you your P&L, what you just won, which is 118.30. And what else? That's pretty much it. There's really no more to really explain on that. Like I said, we're not gonna focus on this part down here. We're not gonna focus on that part. We on the more of the conservative side of martingale. Even though it gets a lot more conservative than this, trust me, it gets a lot more conservative than this. But we are definitely on the conservative side of the martingale. So, boom. So guess what we do now? We wait. We wait. We wait for the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video. Or, you know what? I take that back. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my next trade. So it says 132.57 for my next one. And if y'all see it, right, my just so you know that the math is mathing, check this out. 39.46. 39.46. Y'all see it, right? Just so y'all know the math is mathing. All right. So now we are going to get ready for our next trade. So up here on this first chart, I'm going to put my next one, and the calculator said 132.57, and the second one will be 276.76, 276.66. All right. So now we ready for our next trade. Boop, 132.57, 276.66. Everything on flag mode. What the calculator say? It says it. 132.57, 276.66. Just to make sure y'all see it. All right, let's go. We waiting on the next trade, man. I may do 3 trades from the bot, because honestly, that's almost, I don't know. I'll take that back. I'm gonna see how many is it gonna take for me to hit for 50% with using 25% of my account. But this is when you have a nice size. That's the best. That's the wild part. Like, you got a nice size in your account, we can get that real money. We can get that real money. All right, here we go. Bot says Euro USD OTC. Let's go. Look, EUR USD. Oh, 92% banger. Let's go. Let's go. EUR USD. All right. So that's where we going. That's where we at right now. So the bot says that we are going in at 544.50. Then that's what we're gonna do. Guess what? We still got 2 minutes to wait. We still got 2 minutes to wait. This is a heck of a workflow. Heck of a workflow, man. Man. Uh-oh. Pocket options freezing up. Pocket options is freezing up. I know that ain't my internet. I know it ain't my internet. I got a gig going in and out. And this is all I got running on here right now. Oh, this thing freezing up bad. I hate to put this video out. No, let's close it. Let's close it and reopen it. See what happens. Oh, wow. Well, let me stop recording. All right. So we back. And luckily, everything is still the same. Everything is still the same. That's wild. So we almost there. Pocket option had a hellified glitch there for a minute. Why? I do not know. But 44.50. That means we're about to be in this trade for only 10 seconds. Only 10 seconds. And we're going in for a buy. Let's go. 50. Let's go. We going in for that buy. If it don't, we're going right back in for the buy. Right here. All right. If that don't work out, then we're going back in for enough to cover that, which is 577.37, which I don't think we're going to have to do. I honestly don't think we're going to have to do that. I really don't think we're going to have to do that. But you never know. You never know. We about to see, though. Look at this. Oh, my. Look at this. Big push up. Come on now. Big push up. Should be pushing up from here. Good win. Good freaking win. Hey, Bot be on point. Bot be on point. We're going to take one more. We're going to take one more, man. Yep, we're going to take one more. Just to show y'all that when you got something to help you with all ends from the financial aspect, man, it's only one way but up. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get ready, right? So we won one and lost the other, correct? So we're going to let the calculator know, hey, I lost this one, but I won this one. All right? What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and hit that button. Hit that button, ching. All right, so now this is what I want y'all to see, right? Just so y'all know that the math be mathing, right? So we're going to go up here and look. What's at the top? Yeah, it is demo mode. I know it's demo. I wish it wasn't, but I wish it was real, but it's demo. What you see? 406835. What do you see on the calculator? 406835, just like it's supposed to be. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get ready for our next trade. All right. So our next one is gonna be 130. That's if it's a 92%. If it's 92%, our next one is gonna be for. Hold on, let me make sure. Yup. All right, there we go. So let me see. 136.66. It's gonna be for 136.66. We got all the time in the world, 36.66, to make this thing happen. We still ain't got another signal from the bot yet. It's all about the workflow, man. 285.21, 285.21. All right. And that's if it's paying out that's if the next one is paying out at 92%. So I should go all the way until I hit the goal, right? But I don't want to make this a super long video. I know everybody everybody don't have what's the word I'm looking for? Long attention span. So mess around, I might have to cut this up into shorts. All right, so now we're going for what? It says LBPUSD. Let's go. That's what we're going for. Like I said, this is demo mode. LBPUSD 92%. Let's go. Let me go ahead and change my second chart. LBPUSD. PPUSD. All right. And it says we are going for a sale at 51.59. 51.59. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I like to do, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what I like to do. I like to do pending trades sometimes. So I'm not gonna really walk y'all through how to do this, but I'm gonna try to do it real quick. Let me see if I can do it. 551.59. 551.59. Come on now. 59. All right. 551.59, 92%. We're going in for 1 minute. Amount. Our first amount is gonna be 136.66. All right, and we're going for a sale. All right. My pending order is in. My pending order is in. Let's go. Check that out. Pending order is in. How long we got? Man, we got a whole minute to sit here and chill and wait for that thing. All right. If it don't go through, we're gonna go ahead and go to our second one and put that thing in like that. All right. Let's see. The whole thing is to alleviate the stress. I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand stressing, trading and stressing. I can't stand it. All right, let's see what this thing do. Be patient. Oh, what happened? I wonder what happened. I end up going in for I ain't even go in for the first ladder. I messed up, right? Cause I see that it didn't go through. I don't know why it didn't go through. But I hurried up once I seen that it didn't go through, right? Dependent order. Maybe because I'm on demo mode or something. I do not know. I've got to keep it real with y'all. But anyway, y'all see what's going on. I had to hurry up and put a trade in. So I put anyone in. Oh, is it going to, jump down on me now? Give me a jump down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at this. Y'all see this? Oh my gosh. That's it, man. That is it. I'm not even going to sit here and even do any more. I can't. I can't do any more, man. Now I got to go ahead and get on my real account, man, because I'm sitting here. But anyway, that's the calculator. Hold on. Let's go back to the calculator. So I didn't even take that one, that second one, but I took this one right here. So I'm gonna say I won that one. I'm gonna hit the button. Boop, everything populates. 502.66 was my golly. 502.66 was that's crazy. That's crazy. And what's crazy about it is that That's how much money you could win, but you have to have at least. When I started with what, 38.28, 38.28, $500 in my account, and man, this is crazy. I just had a real realization. Like, I see how much I really need to have in my account now for me to really be happy. Like, I'm not gonna say happy, but come on now, $502 a day, and all I did was take like 3 trades. 502 a day? That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. Y'all see it, man. If y'all need to, rewind the video and look at it, man. And just look at it. That 52.66. That's crazy right there. This is what I started with. Golly, I'm sorry. My bad. Let me go ahead and get up out of this. Man, one of these days I'll do a explanation of this part down here at the bottom. But man, let's stay profitable, y'all. Take it easy. Stay profitable. And it's all love, man. Peace.